This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.
I'm Faye Fredericks with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona.
2 men are behind bars accused of a crime spree in the valley involving more than 30 burglaries. This follows a 4-month investigation in Glendale and other neighboring cities. Police describing the men as bold burglars, adding 24-year-old Demaria Doss and 32-year-old Joseph Sosa worked together, mostly targeting homes that were unlocked or had open access through open or unlocked windows.
Not a lot of forced entry at all. I think some damage that we had was some cut screens or screens removed from the home and just tossed aside.
Surveillance video here shows the thieves walking inside a home. Police tell us the homeowners were upstairs, adding this seems to be a common occurrence in these cases. Purses, wallets, credit cards, and even gaming consoles among the items taken.
A massive Medicaid fraud scandal involving more than 100 medical providers, costing Arizona taxpayers potentially hundreds of millions of dollars. Governor Katie Hobbs and Attorney General Chris Mays announcing the Arizona healthcare cost containment system, known as Access, was fraudulently billed for behavioral health services through its American Indian Health Plan. They say victims were picked up on tribal land, then driven to Phoenix for substance abuse treatment they may never have received, with Access being charged exorbitant fees.
I have heard stories of the pain and suffering that these exploited individuals have gone through. Desperate people struggling with addiction, picked up off the street and dropped in a home with drugs, alcohol, and no treatment available.
The Attorney General going on to say nearly 50 people have been criminally indicted so far, and more than $75 million has been recovered. As our world warms, leading to more destructive natural disasters, being able to monitor wildfires is critically important. Now, SRP is installing AI-enabled cameras on transmission towers that can detect smoke in remote areas. They're solar-powered and can scan up to 10 miles away.
They're looking for any changes in the environment. So they spot fire starts when that smoke starts to come up. So they take pictures every 10 minutes and kind of use the AI as a stare and compare to identify any differences in that.
SRP plans to share fire alerts with the U.S. Forest Service, the state, and others. So far, 6 of the cameras have been installed on transmission towers in the Tonto National Forest. SRP is adding 6 more in the Apache Sitgreaves National Forest.
A heartwarming update Tuesday. After being rescued from an illegal exotic animal operation, a tiger from Arizona will soon be living large at his new forever home in Minnesota. Indy is headed to the Wildcat Sanctuary. He'll have a free-roaming habitat with a heated indoor space, tubs to swim in, and caves to explore. In all, the nonprofit sanctuary has 130 rescued cats, including several seized from the Tiger King Park made famous by the Netflix series.
Uplifting Arizona, Valley brother and sister thankful for the immense care and kindness they've received at Phoenix Children's. Now they're hoping to inspire donations for the hospital inside Costco. Henry and Margot were made honorary Costco employees, name tags and all, spending the day checking receipts, scanning in returns, making pizza and cakes, all while sharing with customers and workers how PCH impacted their lives. Both were born with a rare autoimmune disease that's forced far too many hospital visits, a disease now under control thanks to doctors.
Henry and Margot were just like jumping around. You could see how excited they were. They were telling him thank you and telling them what they'd been through and why it meant so much.
During the month of March, Costco is matching customer donations, hoping to raise $1 million for the hospital. Just last month, our ABC15 viewers helped us raise $978,000 for Phoenix Children's.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens, tracking your forecast as we continue to see storm chances each day this week. We have high pressure up near the Four Corners, low pressure down to our southwest. In between these two, moisture has been flowing in from the south over the last couple of days, leading to these showers and thunderstorms breaking out in the heat of the day. Those chances continue through the end of the week. That ridge of high pressure getting pushed farther east, but the moisture will stay. And with that low kind of meandering to our southwest for a few days, we're going to keep the daily storm chances going. going through the end of the week and even through the weekend before this lifts out of here and clears out our valley forecast again. So tomorrow, 70s early on, 90s by lunchtime, 100 degrees around 4 p.m., breezy winds, and that slight chance for isolated storms. We'll keep the storm chances going again all the way through Sunday. Temperatures taking a dive by the end of the week as we drop to 93 on Friday, but we're back up into the 100s again by Sunday and early next week, too.
This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.